It certainly was a beautiful day at Churchill Downs today. It still is for the Kentucky Oaks.
It's an historic day. Funny to say for a place that's 152 years old. That's because it's going to be the first ever Oaks under the lights. Sunset tonight is 8:33. Post time comes along at 8:40, almost 3 hours later than usual. The usual post time was at 5:50 p.m. And our team is covering this long day. Travis Breeze found one man who's going to leave Churchill before the late post time.
All right, well, that's one way to go. So, Travis, how's the atmosphere out there? Also want to say, I told your colleagues earlier that they look great. You look great out there today. Love the outfit. A lot of people are staying all day. They're making a longer day out of it.
Thank you for that, Connie. I appreciate it. A lot of firsts for me today. This is actually my first time coming to the Oaks. I've been to the Derby twice, and it is my first time ever wearing seersucker. As far as your question about are people going to stay, we had some mixed answers. We had some people say, you know what, I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. I'll be here. And other people said, you know what, I don't want to leave here around 11 p.m. I'm going to skip out. In a rather unassuming spot in the infield, almost right smack dab in the middle of the infield, you'll find Jerry Coble and his friend Bill. How many years in a row have you came to Oaks or Derby?
57.
57.
Yeah.
Not a bad record. Jerry grew up across the street from Churchill Downs. Even before enlisting in the Navy at 17, he was making memories here.
I was over here for races every day, and on Derby Day, it was always a great day to come over because I would shine shoes, get $2, and go in and bet, because in those days they didn't have any age limit on betting.
They had no problems with the later post time.
We'd stay here all day, and when we're done here, we go to a casino over in Indiana.
Under a little more assuming cap, you'll find Mike Stevenson. When you wear that hat, do you have to drink at least 10 beers, or what's the deal with that?
Oh, at least.
Steven says he'll be enjoying those libations before finding a sober ride home before that final post. So would you say you're not a huge fan of the later start?
No, I'm not a huge fan of it. I like to have the parties afterwards and stuff, and if you stay for the whole race, you're getting out at 11 o'clock or so.
No matter your feelings, plenty of sun and plenty of time to enjoy the Oaks. So we were out in the infield around noon, and we were just kind of waiting for that first race to start. It started at 12:30, and the crowds are now packing in for sure. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if the Oaks really does start when it's dark outside. That would be quite a different feeling, Doug and Connie.
Connie, I love the fact the guy interviewed. Is that a place where he can bet all day, but he's going to leave and go to the casino in Indiana?
Hey, some people just like to, go out there and spend the day before it gets crazy.
Well, Travis, what are people telling you about the weather? We've seen a lot of crazy weather days for Oaks and Derby. This is probably, as you said, the most postcard day we've seen in a long time.
There were a lot of people who showed up around noon, and maybe they had some mink coats or some nice jackets, and then around 1, people are like, I got to take this silly thing off, and then people shedded those. So it's really perfect right now. It did start a little bit cold, though, guys.
Mink coats. Haven't seen a mink coat in a long time. Sure it was mink? All right. Thank you, Travis.